guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my November collective haul. Now I do have my dog and my cat in the room with me today, so if you hear my dog breathing or my cat who is laying on the packing material that Sephora used to pack the order, I do apologize, but the joys of having animals. Now I did place 4 orders as well as pick up 2 items in stores, so let's go ahead and kick this off with my Essence order. So this month I did place an Essence order for the new Merry Xmas My Dear collection. And out of the items in this collection, I did pick up the blush, the highlighter, the lip balm, and the eyelighting crayon. Now we're going to start with the eyelighting crayon. I've used most of these products, so I'll be able to give you a little bit of a review of them. This eyelighting crayon is a very glittery. This is something that I would think you would use for your brow bone or your inner corner. However, it doesn't leave any like glow, it just leaves glitter. So this is not something I would use very often. I might use it to add a little bit of glitter on top of an eye look, but I do not think this is going to be something that I personally will get a lot of use out of. This blush here is super pigmented, you guys. I love the color, I love the shade, but this is definitely something if you pick up, you are going to want to put on just a small teeny tiny dot and then blend it out and then add more. This is something that is highly pigmented. I am shocked at how pigmented this thing is, and it does tend to go a very long distance. But it is definitely something that blends out to a beautiful shade. It's just make sure you work in small doses for that one. This lip balm here is adorable. This is the one when I showed this on my shorts, everybody was like, that is adorable. I want to pick it up just for this lip balm. This lip balm, I will say, is cute, but it is just a lip balm. It is not very nourishing on my lips. I've been having a little bit of dry lips, and I don't find this hydrates it. It just kind of protects it. So when I'm going outside riding my bike, this is something that would keep the wind off of my lips, but it's not something that once it wears off or I take it off, I would say my lips feel hydrated. And then this highlighter I wanted to love, but as you guys can see, it is too deep for my skin tone. This is definitely something that I appreciate Essence doing, because Essence notoriously does light highlighters, and I like to see that they're expanding their highlighters to include deeper skin tones. However, this is one that I will not be able to use for my skin tone. However, if you have a medium to deep skin tone, this would be gorgeous. And those are the only things that I picked up from that line. I did, however, while I was on the Essence website, pick up the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. And if you guys saw my favorites video, you know I love this foundation, with the caveat that it does break me out if I wear it too many days in a row, but it is gorgeous on my skin. I've really been enjoying lighter coverage foundations, so this is beautiful and a rediscovered favorite of mine. And then I had to try it again. As you guys know, I did a mascara Monday for January, February, a little bit of March. I was trying to find a good mascara. This has never been a favorite of mine because I do have oily skin and I do have an active lifestyle. So this always smudges and flakes on me. However, I did want to try this again because I recently moved to Illinois from South Carolina, and South Carolina's humidity is not conducive to mascaras lasting the longest, especially in the summertime, but my skin is a little bit drier now that I've moved to Illinois. So I wanted to try out this mascara again, just because it's been everybody's favorite for so long. I will say I did not have the problems with the smudging that I did in the South, but it does still flake on me, and it doesn't give the volume that everybody else seems to think that it gives. I don't know why. Maybe I expect more from my mascara, but I also do have relatively voluminous eyelashes to start with, so I'm really just looking for a mascara to give it that final oomph, and this just didn't do that for me. So this is going to be not a favorite, but I did purchase it. Now these next 2 items I did not personally purchase. My husband purchased them for me. I placed them in the Amazon cart and he placed an order and got them. And the first one's going to be the W7 Cool Down Palette. And you guys, I actually really like this. I have done a couple of looks with this, and I know cool tones are definitely in, and I have to say this palette pretty much has every cool tone that I would think to use. I will say the shimmers are not as punchy as other brands. I think Natasha Denona or Huda Beauty or even My Rude Cosmetics. These shimmers definitely aren't as punchy, but they are still beautiful. If you were looking for more of a shimmer and a glow as opposed to kind of a wabam in your face kind of metallic shadow, then I would say give this one a try. The matte's blended beautifully. I even used this shade right here called Pause, and this is actually one of those that has glitter in a matte shadow, and I found it to be very pretty. When I was blending it on my eye, the glitter actually did stay in the shadow and leave just like this beautiful wash of just a little bit of something, just light catching material on the eye, which made it look really pretty. So I have really enjoyed using this palette, and I'm glad my husband bought it for me. The other product that was in the Amazon cart is going to be the W7 Bronze and Glow here. And I had this previously, but I have just recently got into bronzer more now that I am living in the north. When I lived in the south, my skin naturally had that sun-kissed look, and I didn't really see a need to add more bronzer. I did, but it wasn't a step I really appreciated. Now, having lived in the north for over a year now, wow, I can honestly say that I do appreciate a bronzer a lot more. I am not naturally bronzed, I'm not naturally tan, and I need all the help I can get because I am definitely a pale skin girl. This one here is one that has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I did really appreciate this. I will say this highlighter here is not, it's nothing to write home about, but I did appreciate this bronzer here, and I kind of like it. So for the Sephora VIB sale, I only bought 3 items, and the first one is going to be the Anastasia Sultry palette, and this is what that looks like. And you guys, I have really been enjoying this palette. If you guys watch my declutters, you know before I moved north, I did declutter the Sultry palette, the bigger Sultry palette, because I just didn't use it. But this is more compact and precise version of it that I actually appreciate, and I can plan looks very easily. I can go in here and mix and match and it all looks good, and I've really been enjoying this one. I also picked up a Sephora collection lipstick in Hong Kong by Night, and I got this one because it is a red metallic lipstick. And you guys, I have been loving red lipsticks, especially red metallic lipsticks, and this is just gorgeous. I love the Sephora collection formula. I highly recommend and think it's highly underrated. And the last thing that I bought from the Sephora VIB sale is going to be the LYS Lip Combination in Hot Chocolate. I really like this lipstick here. I think it's very pretty, and I love the component of it. It's just this beautiful brown shade that is very flattering even for my skin tone. This lip gloss here though, I love the color of it. Do not get me wrong. This color is absolutely beautiful. It's like a pinky brown, really pretty. It's the component that I don't like. This component gets so dirty, so messy. It's just not the best idea for a lip gloss formula. And while I like this and I love the smell of it, it smells like chocolate, I really do like this. I probably won't get that much use out of it because it is in this component. Next, I placed a Colourpop order, and I got the 3 holiday kits as well as a Super Shock duo. Now, these holiday kits each come with an eyeshadow palette as well as an eyeliner here. This first one in Sweater Weather, I will have to say is probably my favorite one out of all of them. It does come with a nice brown eyeliner here, and this eyeshadow palette is just so pretty. It did make it into my favorites video, which I will have linked above if you have not seen it. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I've loved this. This one does have this glitter here that I have not used, so I cannot speak to the glitter, but I will say it's a very, very pretty shadow, and I actually like the eyeliner. I like it almost as much as I like my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, which you guys know I love. This one here in Jolly Vibes I have not used yet, and it's the more pinky mauve-y version of the holiday kit here. And this one comes with a maroon eyeliner as well as a palette, and I do not believe this palette has the glitter in it. So this one is good if you guys are not liking the glitter and you're looking for the more mauve-y tones. Mauve tones have never been my thing. I know they're supposed to be great for blue eyes. They've just never been my thing. I think they kind of make me look sick. The last holiday kit I picked up is the Naughty List, and you guys, this is basically a very on-trend palette right here. You get the black gel eyeliner and a eyeshadow palette that has a light gray, a dark gray, a black, and then two shimmers that are pretty much gray toned as well. So this is basically the smaller version of like the Natasha Denona Xenon palette, and a lot cheaper too, and you get an eyeliner. I've really been enjoying this. I love the look I did. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen for you guys, but definitely been enjoying these little kits from Colourpop. I think the quality of these are really, really good. The last thing that I picked up from Colourpop is a little Super Shock duo in, I believe it was called Unwrap Me, and this one here is in Flower Child, and this one here is in DGAF, and I've been loving wearing these together. I will put this one on my eyelid first and then top it with this one, and it is a very quick look, so definitely been enjoying that one. And finally, the two things that I picked up in store are the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stains. I have the shade Spicy Sienna and Fiery Red. I have been loving these all month long. I wore Spicy Sienna for Thanksgiving. These are just beautiful. If you guys haven't tried them, I highly recommend these. And that is all the makeup that I picked up in November besides the Black Friday deals. I do still have packages coming in from the orders that I placed on Black Friday. I will probably do a small Black Friday haul. I didn't exactly buy that much, but I will do another haul video once all those orders come in so you guys can see what I picked up for Black Friday. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.